All right. Good evening, everybody. David E. Taylor, guess what? You're a piece of shit. Hey, everybody. I was dealing with some techie issues. I couldn't find Tony, so I had to deal with that shit myself. Go ahead and hit that likes when you guys get in here. Dan Alexander, I saw your quote. I saw your comment here, man. So you're just going to be in and out, man. Cheers, brother. That's cool, Cat Mom. Hit that like when you guys get in here. Jay, thanks for being here too again. And tonight, what I'm going to talk about, guys, is the mansion. The several mansions, the two big mansions that he has. Okay. Yeah, Michelle, take your time. We're just starting. We're going to run a little bit late tonight, just because I got on a little bit late. So don't even sweat it. Yeah, Dan. No, I get you, man. Everybody's got a life. That shirt, this one is for Wiccan Goddess. So if you're watching this, Wiccan Goddess, there's her shirt. I just washed it. I'll send it out probably tomorrow or Friday before I leave on vacation. I'll shoot it out to you and get it to you. So it's ready. It's the thumbs up. Just hit the thumbs up button, Cat Mom. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jay, thanks for being here too, man. Everybody's got a life outside of this. And I figure we could only do an hour every night, you know? That way it doesn't burn everybody out. Everybody's got like a time to just chill, shoot the shit, you know, come in here, be social. We could talk about David, you know, talk about all the fucked up shit he's done. Yeah, Jay Green, my PayPal is at full frontal exposure. It's in my channel description. Peace Dreams, hey, welcome. Don't even sweat it, Team Cook. I get it. Like I said, man, everybody's got a life. You know, my life is different than your guys's. Your schedule isn't going to run on mine, and I definitely don't run on your guys' schedule. Description, guys, that's shipping, handling, everything. Okay, so that's what I'm charging for the shirts. It's made by a small American company, and it really is. It's a small fucking company. I tell you guys, I live in a small fucking town, and it's going to a legit small company it's a very small. They made this shirt. Well, this shirt, the company that made this shirt went out of business, but the other one, it's two ladies running the shop, man. So nice, Jay. I'm going on vacation this next week. So yeah, I'm super fucking pumped, man. So that's the cost for the shirts, guys. Anything above double XL will be $45. So, and that covers cost, shipping, handling, print, everything. I can pretty much have anything you want. I'm going home to California. That's where I'm from originally. I'm gonna go do some camping up on the beach, man. Take the train out home. I don't like flying, so I'm gonna take the train this time. Kevin, what's up, brother? Good to have you here, man. Yeah, if you guys want the church, just drop me PayPal, man, and I just need your address. I'm not going to stalk you guys or anything, but let me know what you want on it, and it'll be David's fucking fat head right here. And yeah, take Peace Dreams. I've only taken it a short distance, but now that I'm going to take it, you know, a good distance, yeah, Jay, yeah, dude. Yes, you can. There's a lot of beaches in California you can camp on. All kinds of state beaches. Yep. Go Team Cook. We're working on getting you a mic. Nope, we're still working on getting you a mic. But we definitely want you to do the voice and everything. No doubt. I'll be seeing Israel #1 this weekend, actually. Before I dip out on vacation, I'm gonna go have dinner with them. So I actually have an exclusive shirt for, I need to give a shout out to Michelle Jones. She actually was so nice to put this webcam on her card for me and send it to me. So I'm sending her a very exclusive shirt that I'm not going to have made for anybody else. So I'm not going to say what it is because it's going to be fucking dope, and it's only going to be for her. So but yeah, no, definitely the Axe Ashley and the Axe Michelle. A lot of people have said that, man. A lot of people are like, man, we should do one with Axe Ashley now. Yeah, we're just working on getting you a mic. We want to do it. We told you the release date we want to do it by, so that's when we're shooting for still. We still want to shoot for that date, and we're still at with it. So when I see him this weekend, we'll probably get together and get you a mic. You'll get to see Michelle's shirt, but she's gonna have to put it on Facebook. She's gonna have to put it on our Facebook page. That's where I'll let you guys see it at. Yeah, because this one's gonna be fucking funny. Yeah, I want to save it for I haven't even told her what it's gonna be, and I've already put the order in for it. You probably won't get it till I get back from vacation, Michelle. Okay, just to give you a heads up on that. So yeah, she's getting an exclusive just because, she's really big in supporting the channel. She really wants to be a part of it, and she keeps telling me if there's anything I can do. Thank you for the camera. That was totally cool. I've been shopping around, so it's allowing me guys to be here with you. Yeah. Yeah. So Michelle could, she doesn't, or Michelle Jones doesn't even know what it is yet. So. And then Wiccan Goddess, she's got the false prophet shirt right here. See that one back behind me? That's the one that Wiccan Goddess 33 just got right here. I'll be sending that out this weekend for her. But I think anyways, guys, what we'll get into tonight, what I was going to talk about with everybody tonight is all the mansions that David has. The mansion he's living in. And there are some comments that somebody brought up earlier too that I want to read that was really good actually. Let's see here. It was actually you, Jay Green. Yeah. At best, they might put a lien on an asset. Otherwise, it will be hard for Harold Lewis to get anything substantial with the JMMI specific bankruptcy, which he will most likely pin on COVID. You also have to see if a personal guarantee was put on a lease, which I highly doubt. Yeah, I don't think there was a personal guarantee, but thanks for being here, Thor. Dude, whenever, if you want to share the story, a lot of people here, Peace Streams has also similar situation to yours. And, yeah, you guys maybe should link up and you guys could probably share with each other and maybe you guys might learn something from each other. You never know. Thor, I didn't know that about you. You're telling me this just now. So thank you for sharing that. It's 15 years, man. That's pretty hardcore, dude. So this is awesome. Like the connections you're making here, Thor, Peace Streams. Yeah, definitely maybe there's something, you guys can share your stories, your mentalities, and maybe there's something you guys can help each other with. Jay Green, I am too, man. And that's the thing with, I don't know if you're from America. I don't know where you're from, but I don't know if you're familiar with the tax laws and everything, depending on Jews. And the thing is what's going on is, dude, the fact that he's like jumping around all these, I'm surprised. What I don't get is why the judge didn't tell David to just don't move any of your assets, don't open any more bank accounts, don't do anything else with your money, leave everything right where it's at. that would, to me, that would have made sense, but okay, cool. So you know about this shit, man. And but they still have two houses. They still have two houses in the ministry's name. Yeah, I can't wait. I haven't been on vacation in a couple of years, man. I can't wait. Sit on the train and watch the world go by, man. I'll be updated. I'll be putting videos on my channel of my vacation. Not so much of like my family and stuff, but just where I'm gonna be. That way you guys see, hey, it's not just this all the time. Like I do have a life outside of here, and that I am, typically a pretty normal person for the most part. Um, besides this, with this scam artist piece of shit, David. But what we were saying about your Jay Green, when I was when me and Colt Watch attended the briefings and the court cases throughout COVID, because they did hold court cases on Zoom. So we got with the court report or the court clerk up there. We were able to attend these briefings, and in the very beginning it was kind of cool because the judge stood up for us, and the lawyers were trying to get us, to put on the record kind of thing. And the judge was like, well, they're not any matter in the case. This is just as if it was an open court case, that it's just as them walking in. They are, however, bound to the same rules of the court. There is only one court reporter, and there is only one report, and that's the one that the court reporter has. We were allowed to take notes, but we just couldn't talk. We couldn't record the conversation, but we could talk about what was said within the trial that day. So the judge, he did admonish us, say, don't video record. You can't have any kind of voice recording device. I was like, perfect. Okay, I get it. That is his courtroom. I'm going to listen to the judge, no doubt. So, but the judge did call fraud early on in the case, very early on. Real quick on the record, and that said a lot to me, is the fact that he called fraud on the record. So, and it wasn't necessarily in the context of they're committing fraud, but it's a possibility that there could be fraud. The judges say, oh, they're committing fraud, but Harold Lewis's lawyers is like, Your Honor, look, these guys were buying this multi-million-dollar match, and at the same time they were going through this thing with our client, So once they found out, again, there was investigations done, and I'm glad this attorney is on top of it, and is connecting all the dots, because they are on the David scam, and I hope the judge sees it. And once they get him into court and find out all the lies he's been telling the lawyers, yeah, the judge does not hold a lot in this. And that's why I encourage everybody to file fraud reports with the IRS. I'm filing 2 a week, and so are some other channel members. I printed out a stack of them, 10 or 12 of them, and I send out 2 a week, one for Michelle and one for David every Monday. Okay, Jay Green, thank you for that. Okay. That's a good idea. I never thought about that. I really didn't. I thought that would be kind of overstepping the bounds a little bit. Yeah, that's what he was saying just now, Peace Dreams, is that we can actually write to the judge. Yeah, I'll think I'm going to. Yeah, no doubt. See why not? Okay. I would assume you'd want to be really formal with it too, no doubt, huh? I'm gonna fix my camera here, guys. Give me a second. What do you think it could possibly sway the judge in that sense, Jay? Yeah, Thor, and that that pocket watch guy, that's exactly what he said. He's like, there is no financial accountability for churches in America, man, and there really isn't, dude. There's really not. And it's disgusting because here we are, guys, like we're sitting back paying all these fucking taxes, you know. Pseudo impact statement. Okay. So Jay Green, I would probably want to tell this judge, like, hey, this is who I am. This is why I'm writing you this letter, and this is what I know about this guy, kind of thing. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Is there any kind of format you could refer or recommend? Okay. I remember. I didn't know you could, man. I thought that would be kind of pushing the envelope a little bit, you know? I even thought about writing the attorneys formal letter, 1 page. Okay. Cool. All right. I can do that. That shouldn't be too hard. I recommend everybody here watching it do the same thing. Write a formal letter to the judge who's on the case. We all know what Dave is doing here. We know it goes beyond the fraud. We know it goes beyond just the IRS fraud. We all know it goes deeper than that. It's all right, Namby Pamby. We're going for a little bit, man. I just barely got on. Tony wasn't here to fix my technical difficulties, so yeah. Yeah, Thor. No shit, right? Peace dreams. Nope, they sure as shit can't. You know what the squeaky wheel gets? The grease. Damn right they can't ignore us. This is how like laws are formed. Groups like this that come up with an idea about how something should be regulated, because church has gone unregulated for long enough, as far as I think, you know. And I'm not religious, guys, you know that. And again, I was thinking about this today. If anybody was pushing me to do what I'm doing here, it's my grandma, because I told her I wouldn't go to church with her. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, he is Peace Dreams. He's back scamming again. Yes, he is. See a different day. Abby, what's up, brother? Nice to have you tonight. David, I have one screen here and then I have another screen here. So can't. I told you, man, you can't. Yeah. Crusades in Europe. Yeah, there's people over in UK, Thor, that are saying, dude, what the fuck? Like, how does your country allow this? They're like, dude, if that guy was over here, first he'd get his ass kicked, then he'd get arrested, then he'd be thrown in jail. They're like, how do you guys allow this? I don't get how our country allows it. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, Kenneth Copeland's got like fucking 10 airplanes at his own fucking private airstrip. I mean, and there were these other prosperity ministries that were coming out during COVID. A lot of these guys got fucking rich through the pandemic and got caught up in fraud. And There's one guy that Lisa Guerrero caught on Inside Edition that fucking bought a $30 million jet, and it's like, oh, I gave the money back. She caught him in a parking lot at this fucking golf resort. Abby is absolutely fucking right, dude. 100%, dude. That's what it comes down to, dude. Money and voting, dude. I'm telling you, this is all shit. This is like, I don't believe much in like conspiracy theories or shit like that, guys. I'm one just for the truth, man. But again, dude, you have these big evangelical fucking churches that are bringing in millions and millions of dollars, dude. Think of how much an area like that. We have them here where we live. There's several in this city where I live, and Israel #1 knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Think of how a church like that could sway a voting election and say some sort of voting area, man. You know, think of how a church like that, I'm telling you, man, religion and politics, they're all one, man. Where there's separation of church and state, there is none. Hey, Hillbilly Cletus, man. Hey, chill out with that, okay? I'm gonna slow you down and put you in timeout, dude. Don't be flooding my chat like that. If you want to come in here and chat and cool, that's what's up. But don't keep doing that, all right? That's getting kind of annoying every chat. Religion's keeping people passive. Yeah. But just think of the money that's involved, Thor. You know, you got these mega churches out there just fucking scamming millions, dude. There's other guys on YouTube as well that I see that are just clowns too. Yeah, Christian nationalism, peace dreams. Okay, I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of the Blackwater Army. Again, I don't like to get political, but Eric Prince, who was also a white evangelical Christian, right? If anybody had saw that video on YouTube some years back, where it was these guys, they were sitting on a roof in fucking Iraq, chipping people off, you know, like it was real controversial what these guys were doing because they were contracted through our government. They were pretty much licensed to kill, guys. That's what they did. I read this book called it was by Jeremy Strethel. Let me get the information for you. I won't give you the wrong info here. It was a good book though, and it's basically what it talks about is how these guys were kind of considered modern day holy warriors. Pretty far out, yeah. Like these guys were it was a badass book, but it was hardcore, and it was really political based. Blackwater, yeah. The head of Blackwater, still Eric Prince. You've probably heard about him. You could look him up. It's no longer Blackwater Peace Dreams. It's another name. But again, Christian nationalism, you know, things like that. These guys basically had a license to kill peace dreams. Yes, they were over in Iraq, just running amok basically on government contracts. Let's see if I get the book here for you guys. Okay. It's called Blackwater, The Rise of the World's Most Powerful Mercenary Army. And it's written by this book was so badass. Jeremy Scahill. Let me put it in the chat here. That way you guys, if you're interested. But Avi, it goes exactly into what you're talking about, man. Yeah, the biggest Spanish-speaking megachurch in the nation in Miami single-handedly changed decades-long voting patterns. Avi, you're fucking dead on, dude. I know that. Common sense, man. It's all there. Yeah, Thor, he is. No, man, dude, keep talking, man. You're always. I want to hear everything you have to say, man. And you're right, he is. He's exposing all the ammo. David, you're giving us all the ammo to expose you. You know that, right? You and you alone, David, are giving us the ammo. And I'll be, dude, you're dead on with what you're saying, man. No doubt. Nope, never endorsing a candidate. I don't think so. He wants to be like, that's the thing. He wants to be important like that, where he's even talked about being up at the White House and stuff like that, guys, you know, towards like he's endorsing a candidate and wants to be a part of like the government and all this other shit. But he's not that intelligent. He's not that smart. He wouldn't know how to campaign for himself, you know? Oh, hi, Marilyn. Marilyn says hi. So yeah, David wouldn't be able to run for any kind of, I don't know, office or endorse anybody like that. I remember Vicky had some issues after she said that, you know, Trump was gonna be back in office. I know there were some issues there when that came out, and that kind of was just another nail in the coffin for her. And yeah, the churches, the mega churches have a lot of power. I'm telling you, those guys could sway elections, no doubt, 100%. He's too dumb. Hello, life. Imagine digging into his past. Yeah, you know, the fact that, you know, you guys, thank you. You guys, yes, I love you guys. You're amazing. And the fact, you know, the fact that David's social security number is out there, guys, and anybody, I'm not saying you guys are dumb, but I'm just saying anybody who is dumb enough to use his social security number should deserve to get caught. You know, I only use it, David, to file your fraud reports, man. That's the only reason I'm using it against you, is to file your fraud reports. That's the one number that I needed to finish some work on you, man. And now that it's public, man, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. So, I mean, it's great. The fact that, you know, that information's there, there's not a fucking thing you can do about it either, David. Basically what you'd have to do is, what you would have to do, David, is you would have to basically sue the owner of that website. And it's not me. And I have your social security written down, so there's nothing you can do about that either. It's mine now. You know, so I would recommend that nobody use it. They all abandoned his ship like rats. Yeah, that's, you know, that's like his favorite saying. Marley says he doesn't usually like to be on camera. What do we think of David, Marley? Huh? What do we think of David, huh? Clouding for the same things he has when this guy travels Latin America. Yeah, and that's what David wants to be, Abby. He does. I've heard of that guy. Yeah, and that's what David wants to be. David wants to be meeting up with presidents and stuff like that, you know? That's what David wants to do. That's where he's at. He wants to be like up there. You know, we've all heard him say, I need to be in the White House, David. That's the last fucking place you need to be. You need to be in the fucking barber shop first, getting a fucking haircut. That's what you should do first. Thor, that's the thing, you know, I'm under the impression that Michelle's running the whole gig, you know? That's what I think. I think Michelle's the brains in all this. Hey, Catherine. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Marilyn. What Catherine, the topic we're on kind of right now is how these mega churches, like the real influential ones, can kind of sway like political elections, you know, with money, power. Maybe they could do some shady shit with district lines, you know, who knows the power that they have. The my boy, huh? I mean, David E. Taylor asks Michelle, and you have to ask who the brains is. Yeah, and you know, we know they're all in on it. They're all in on it together. Governmental. Governmental. It's a new word made up. It's a new made up word. David made up. Yeah. David's good at making up words, guys. That's his like. That's his specialty. I mean, governmental. The fuck, David. We could make a dictionary for you, David. Could be called David's Dictionary. The new David E. Taylor Dictionary. Could you imagine that? Ridiculous. Hi, Marilyn. My dogs know I'm live streaming, so they're being like kind of annoying right now. I know, Michelle, I'm happy that you're here, that I could to be in on with this for a little bit. What we're talking about, Michelle, is secret decoder. What we're talking about, Michelle, Avi brought up a good point. Like, and I'm still kind of, he hit it right on the nose, is how these mega churches, can influence elections, shit like that, sway district lines, money, power, start throwing money at somebody certain within a political party, sure, it could go a long way. Hello, Jane Doe. Yeah, namby-pamby. Hell yeah. Michelle's clearly the brains. David's too stupid to fucking run some shit like that. Yeah, Catherine Walden, that's the thing. I was reading over the tax law. Yep. Nope, you're absolutely right. Let's see. It's super, man. It's stupid ridiculous. What? Let's see. Residential center equals home. Yeah. Sorry, guys. If I'm looking up the IRS, the requirements, so I'll read them out to you guys. Here it is for tax exempt. There was one specifically that was. Come on. Let's see. I had company over, so I missed most of the live. You're okay, Michelle. We're here for a minute. I'm gonna look up the. Let's see, exempt purchases. Riley, stop looking at me. Go on, out. Go on, out. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. Come on, out. Let's see, tax, let's see, church exempt requirements. Let's see here, filing requirements. Let's see here, tax check information for charitable organizations. should look this up earlier. He wants amputees opponent the prayer grill and too shouting. I couldn't make this up. Yeah, it's funny, Catherine Wright, to see like his delusional fucking claims about growing fucking arms back and shit like that. David, you will never make any, but you can't, dude. You can't even get your fucking hair to grow back. Come on, man. Give us a break, dude. Okay, so for IRS to recognize an organization's exemption, the organization must be a trust, corporation, or association. So that explains why Michelle sounds like she could add a trust, or they tried to incorporate it one time. That makes sense there. Okay. Man. But no, you guys are right on. It's like if you start getting involved in politics, you know, you lose your tax exempt status. Like once you start doing stupid shit like David and committing fraud, David, we know you're committing fraud. You lose your tax exempt status. Okay, so there's, what is it, 7? Let's see. Distinct. They have to have distinct legal existence. Recognized creed and form of worship. Okay. Legal existence, David, you're fucking hopping around names actually. Doing put these to shame. Recognized creed and form of worship. David, you don't have a form of worship. You're all over the fucking place. Definite and distinct ecclesiastical government. Highly fucking doubtful. There is no formal code of doctrine and discipline. You're scamming the government. You're sleeping with the women in your cult. You're scamming money from people. You are manipulating people. You're probably some forced labor going on. Yeah, you're right, Bobby. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it took you a couple days there. Shit happens. Okay, and then what else? They have to have a distinct religious history. David, your history is fucking bullshit. It's a bullshit lie. Your whole history in church is just, your birth was a lie, dude. Member not associated with any other church or denomination. And Joseph, okay, so here, David, Joseph is a part of KFC, and you know, you're associated with that. Organization of ordained ministers. None of you guys are ordained, David. You guys get these fake ordinations and all this other bullshit, which is it's all bullshit. Let's see. Literature of its own. So yeah, David has it's literature of its own, everybody. David, you're writing these cult fucking books that you're trying to set as your own Bible, basically. Let's see here. Ordained minister selected after completing prescribed courses of study. Again, he's trying to make this school, you know, so we can have all these ministers trained under his fucking whack ass doctrine. Established places of worship. Yeah, we know he does. We know he has that. Regular congregations. I mean, if you count David's drug fueled fucking rants, like and his dancing around aimlessly in his building. Yeah, I would call it regular religious services. I mean, David, you come out and trash people. We don't think you're doing anything religious. Sunday schools are for the religious instructions of the young. I wouldn't fucking send any of my kids to your cult, David. That's for sure. And I'd recommend that whoever's watching this, don't send your kids to David's fucking cult either. Schools are preparation of its members. David is also in the process of building these schools called the harvest, the campus for the harvest or some shit, whereas David, you're going to harvest 7 billion souls at one time. David, it's not going to happen. Yeah, he Peace Dreams. What did he say that it was honorary? David, get the fuck over yourself, dude. Honorary. Okay. I don't think so, dude. I thought that was awesome. Where he's like, it was honorary. Shit, dude, fuck, dude, the fist pump. That was probably the best fucking shit show I've ever seen out of all his shit shows. Guy, I mean, David, dude, the world was waiting for that. Just so you know, okay, man. Everybody was waiting for that. I was. The channel members were. We all were, man. We were all waiting for that shit show. Yeah, Peace. I do too. He definitely throws up some vibes. Yeah, Michelle. It's Michelle, guys. It was Michelle Jones' birthday a couple days ago. So happy birthday! She tied one on the other night, and took her 2 days to recover. So yeah, happy birthday, Michelle. Yeah, I would never. I have no doubt. I would never ever trust him around my kids. Like he just gives you creeper vibes. Like when you look at him, I mean, David, when I look at you, you give me creeper vibes, dude, and I'm not even anywhere near you. Like you give me creeper vibes just looking at you, man. Yeah. When his drugs start kicking in. That was the cool thing about it, Michelle. Watching the drugs take effect. That was the really fucking awesome thing about it. It was a proprietary comedy from our Lion King, David E. Taylor. Yeah, 8858. Hell yeah. Hit that like and subscribe, 8858 if you haven't already, man. And thanks for being here too, by the way. But yeah, no doubt, Michelle. It was almost kind of fun to watch the drugs work. You know, like it was almost you could almost tell when he was going to come up and start peaking. You know, and you knew it was going to start coming down because then he'd go off stage, get his fix, and come back on. David, we're not done, man. Okay, you can't hide the drug use from us. Opioids, Catherine. That's like opioid abuse. Yeah, big time. It's opioids. That's classic opioid abuse. I mean, he's probably having to take like suppositories so he could take a shit. You know, that's just I know if you start doing opioids like that, you know, if you got to start taking suppositories because it starts clogging up your guts. Yeah, Avi, Jesus was gonna die with him. He's such a fucking liar. Opioids, yeah, depending on what kind you're taking. Fuck, he was all over the place. Me and Irie Dread, we think it was ecstasy or Molly. That's what we think. Just the erratic behavior, and that's a form of opioid abuse. That's a form of an opioid. Adderall, Kennedy Miller, you know, it could be a lot of things. But then, man, he'd have to be taking a lot of fucking Adderall, man. You know, he'd have to be fucking popping those things like candy. I think, no doubt. Yeah, you guys stand by. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys. Apparently my dogs needed to tell me that there was deer in the backyard, so I had to make herd a deer in there. Yeah, Adderall for sure. So you guys, you guys are all on spot, man. Yeah, the amphetamine, yeah, it's definitely losing. I mean, where would he be getting it from unless it's prescribed, or if he's getting it from his, he's telling his, I mean, he doesn't have it. He's not going to church anymore. Me and Namby Pamby had thought up one time that what if, David was getting the pills from his, like telling his churchgoers to give over their. Yeah, Michelle Jones. That's for Wiccan Goddess 33. I just got to get her address so I can send it out to her. Yeah, Kennedy, but man, they gotta be. He's got to be taking like a high dose. That's what I'm thinking. And they're sitting there just fucking eating it like candy. Yeah, peace dreams. You're could be dead on. Could be getting his street drugs. Yeah, Marlo guy, 100%, man, no doubt. What would stop him from getting it on the street? Yeah, Kennedy Mueller, super easy. Yeah, bitterness Barbie, dude, you guys are all fucking dead on, man. Yeah, look what it tears up your endocrine system, shit like that. I mean, and then eating on a high cholesterol diet like David has been, and I mean, I wouldn't see. Abby, he was bringing in crypto over his last crusade. I don't know who was it that somebody here had given me his crypto wallet, and he had about 7-8 grand in there. Yeah, that shit's untraceable. I listed that on David. I listed that on your fraud form, your crypto as unsubstantiated income, because unsubstantiated income means untraceable sources of income. Yeah, imagine if he's taking like some high strength, instead of taking 30, he's taking 60. Tell me about it, Michelle. Yeah. MJ type doctor gave him all the fun meds. Yeah. I mean, you guys are all dead on. It could be one of anything, guys. It really could. He's definitely not smoking crack. No, that's for sure. Yeah, somebody's doing the crypto for him. Yeah, no doubt. Yep. He's too short on IQ. Watch that. 8858. What's up, man? Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, street drugs are so easy to get, especially up in that area. The Detroit, like St. Louis area, I heard it's just kind of, it's my country. Detroit is in my country in America. I gotta love my country for what it is, but I heard Detroit is just a fucking shithole where David lives. Yeah, Marlo, cocktail, throwing some Adderall. Why not throwing some blow? But if he's doing the Adderall, he's snorting them. Because I seen his nose the one night, man. His shit was all red right here. That dead giveaway, man. You crush up those time released fucking Adderalls, man. 2 right now. The 1302 Wild Horse Meadows, and then the 18205 Hager Lane is now in Michelle's name. Michelle and Joseph's name. So if you guys could look those up, they're nice fucking mansions, guys. He's gonna lose. He's most likely. Yeah, Marlo, no doubt. Yeah, off the hook. David's most likely either gonna lose the one mansion or just end up paying the taxes up on it. But again, in the process of discovery. It should be tomorrow, Donna Babel. The other one was just paid cash, P streams. The 18205 Hager Lane, that was just paid 1.4 million cash. 1.4. I heard the initial report I got was 1.45 million because they were hit with an aggravation fee because they bounced a couple checks, weren't meeting deadlines, shit like that. David, you pissed off the seller, dude. That's what you get. And you bounce the checks. I'm hoping that threw a red fucking flag in the banks, like the fact that you bounced 2 checks. Yeah, that's the thing. And Michelle's is in the church. But according to the county appraisal district, when I just checked, Catherine, the church has the new mansion they just bought hasn't been changed over to the church's name yet. It's still in this other lady's name. I don't know if it's just taking time for the title work to get switched over on the county appraisal district website, but I'm probably sure I could make a call and I could get the same information, just updated it. What is the downfall of having a house in that name? That house in their names. Okay, so Kenny, the thing is David is getting all the property and assets. Yeah, bitterness, Barbie. I don't care. That's fine. Kennedy Mueller. The reason is they're taking David's name out is this is just what I think. He's in that financial case with Harold Lewis right now. The last update I got, it was just, what was the exact terms? I got to check here. Here it is. It was defendant's motion for partial judgment on the pleadings. I'm not sure what that means. I kind of had to look it up just to figure it out. And it was just a motion filed. So they're the defendant's motion for partial judgment. So ingested the fumes of some kind of burning psychedelic plant and his first victim. Yeah. Abby, yeah, he's pulling from the what is it? The NAR, New Apostolic Reformation stuff, like Israel #1, Abby, that's on here. He's one of the boys. He's the one doing the documentary. He brought up that stuff, man. Like, there's a lot of weird shit going on behind it. The downside, I mean, if they find out, okay, I'll put it here. I mean, if they find out about David's scam and how he was, I'm going to write a letter. David, now that I know I can write a letter to the judge, I'm going to do just that. Count on it. I'm going to write him a nice long letter while I'm on vacation. A nice long letter, David. No, it's only going to be the 1 page, but sorry. One of the guys said just make it 1 letter or 1 page. I wish I could make it longer. But I can write David, and I'm going to write him a nice formal letter. Yeah, and that's Avi, that's what he's doing. Exactly what the fuck he's doing. He's getting all the assets out of his name since 2017, man. Since that deposition dropped, David, you knew that shit was gonna fry you, man. So it only made sense for you to start moving shit out of your name. Especially since you're going through this case with Harold Lewis. I mean, one huge fucking scam, dude. That's why I'm gonna write a letter to the judge and let him know, like, hey, judge, David's hiding assets. He moved all the assets out of his name, and that's why I'm kind of telling the interstate agencies to connect the dots, and they will see that he is clearly committing fraud, clearly hiding assets from the judge. David, why else would you be moving everything out of your name and into Michelle's? We have the quitclaim deeds. I pulled the state records. Come here, Marley. Yeah, and that's, Jay Green, like the pocket watch. That was nice that he came on and was like looking at his tax returns, like, dude, this is all, what this is. These numbers are not looking. St. Louis County, 19th District Court, P streams. Yeah, Jay Green. Yeah. Yeah, and Avi, that's what I'm trying to let the courts know. Like, hey, I've told the courts. I have. I've told the courts that that David's lying to them. I was like, he's lying to the lawyers. He's lying to the judge. He's lying to you guys. Yeah, and I'll write a letter. David, don't think I'm not going to write a letter. I will write a letter to this judge. Okay, I'm a tax-paying citizen. A judge is a federally funded position. I pay my federal taxes. So guess what? I have the right to write him a letter, dude, and I'm going to do just that. And I hope they do. I hope they do go back many years, guys. I hope they fucking fry David. I hope they dig up his whole life, you know? My boy, huh? We don't like David Taylor here, huh? My boy. My boy, huh? Mario's getting old on me, guys. It happens, buddy, huh? It happens to us. His eyes are getting real white. Oh, man. Yeah, and that's, I want the judge to catch him in a lie. I really do. I want the judge to catch him in a fraud lie. When the judge said that there was fraud on the record, I know he's such a fucking handsome beast, isn't he? There usually is every Thursday, 858. It's going to be usually every Thursday, and it's usually most likely going to be a rerun unless David talks shit and talks about wanting to come out. And yeah, Jay Green, she probably volunteer, concubine even maybe. I hate to think that Mariah is one of his concubines because she's just too damn beautiful for that. That would just tear me up she needs to be a supermodel or some shit like that. That's the kind of potential that she has. Yeah, and you won't see an online footprint with them ever. Very rarely. Only with the cult. I don't think they have much. Good night, peace dreams. Yeah, they're kind of in the shadows. They don't. They won't have that footprint just because they don't want to be noticed. David probably keeps them online for a reason. They probably know too much and just that's just what I think. Opinionated. I mean, why wouldn't he keep them offline? Yeah, same Cali Rios. They're all in it to win money for him, and he has all the blonde, beautiful women up front doing all the, all the main part of the scamming. Jay Green, yeah, we were talking about that the other night. Somebody asked, like, what is it with him having all these blondes? And it's a status symbol. It makes him look bigger than what he really is, Yeah, kind of makes you wonder, right? Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. It's like, this guy, really? Like, how did David, how did you ever end up in that position, man? Your breath got to stink. Yeah, double 858. You're fucking telling me, dude. It hurts my fucking brain too. It's mind boggling, really. I don't and I think that's this peer is trying to understand is like we're really trying to understand the psychology in it, man. Which is kind of cool because we're all educated here, and that's the thing. We're all sitting back like, why the fuck are these people doing this with this guy? He has absolutely nothing to offer them. It's it's going to be probably 20, dude. Maybe. Yeah, low self-esteem. Catherine, yeah. Abby, you want to put in on this, man? I know you have experience in this. Some TV toilet paper. Check that out. I could probably have like a special roll made. Funyuns and old hot dog water. Oh yeah, it does. My boy, huh? Probably smells worse than that, man. He probably smells like fucking rancid mayonnaise. Sounds like Funyuns. But the Funyuns were probably sitting in the hot dog water for like, towards like kind of molding and shit like that. Towards turning into like a science experiment almost. Oh, those are his fucking his tax returns. No, Jane, those are these prayer cloths that he says he prays over, and the prayer. I mean, I wouldn't want to buy him. He probably wiped his fucking nasty, sweaty fucking armpit stains all over him. Yeah, dead serious. It's a heart attack. Yeah. Who couldn't get approval to date interested men? Avi, yeah, and that David, he prohibits like these people from actually dating. And to anybody who might be listening to this that's in this cult, like, don't you want to be married at some point in your life? He never even sees them. Yeah, their prayer cloths. Like he's Jay Green, what he does, okay. He says he prays over these fucking cloths, right? And then he sells them to these people, So, yeah, I don't get it. He'll pick them up, he'll be like, these prayer cloths, and he'll like hold them in his hand, and he'll start speaking gibberish, and he'll be like, baka shaka daka tiki tiki. I'm like, dude, get the fuck over yourself, David. Like your gibberish is bullshit. My boy. Yeah, man, and that's, dude. The longer you guys can keep him on, that's the goal here, guys, is to make it just so difficult for him to operate that he has no choice but to shut his channels down. That he will get so tired of us just causing him problems. That's the goal here. Y'all make sure you hit that like too when you get in here. Let's see, we have a lot of people in here right now. It's cool. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, and there were some other people. One of our guys said, yeah, we need to be more reverent when we talk about Mr. Potato Head. One of our other guys in here said he went in and said he was scrubbing his face and his tumor fell off when he was washing his face and it fell off in the sink. And they ended up calling it out on his live stream. They ended up calling it out. I was watching when it happened. Yeah, tonight was kind of, we were going to talk about the matches, guys. And how those are related. Yeah, it was Jay Green. It was one of us for sure. I know who it was too. Yeah, I thought it was bitching. Yeah, Abby, yeah. Jay Green tomorrow is the next Zoom, as far as I know. Thanks, Sharita. Thanks for being here. It's kind of a collective effort. Everybody's kind of done research on it, and it's kind of a big conglomerate of all the bits and pieces of this huge fucking upside down puzzle that we're doing. David, yeah, David. If somebody had a tumor fall off, they're not going to fucking call you. That's the last person they're going to call. Yeah, and that's, obviously it's got to be like a coordinated issue. It's got to be everybody at the same time. Like, could you imagine that? He couldn't stop that kind of fucking mess. Like, he couldn't stop that. I mean, anytime he's on there, I try to get on there, guys. No matter if it's a live or if it's a rerun, I at least try to get on there to let him know, David, I'm still watching you, dude. Dude, I don't think that's a true story, man, Marlo guy. I really don't. You know who says that shit? Devil Lee Taylor. Yeah. there's a lot of nicknames David has. There's Anus E. Taylor, Devil Lee Taylor. What else is there? The anal admiral. I mean, there's so many nicknames for you, David. We could write a fucking list of nicknames for you. Apostate Taylor, wannabe Taylor, wannabe Benny Hinn, the black Benny Hinn, piece of shit David E. Taylor. Yeah. Edward. His middle name's Edward, everybody. I found that out recently. So we call him Edward. Rabbit Taylor. Yeah. Yeah, Marlo, dude, the shit that comes out of his mouth, like David. I mean, that's just, yeah, Davy Cakes. That was one of my old channels. It was Apostle David E. Taylor. Davy Cakes is a false prophet. Hi. What? Edward. Yeah, Edward's his middle name. I think it's fucking rad. Nobody's hearing me, guys. Devil E. Taylor. Yeah, it's a good one. And you should do like a sick ass, like, Jake, you should do like a sick ass like profile photo where it's like David as an actual, he's got like fucking devil horns and shit on him. That would be badass, man. Yeah, Michelle Jones, I hear you. I'm sure he's got some Kenneth Copeland flyers too. People would say he's too unrealistic because of how inadvertently funny his antics are. Yeah, they'd be like, dude, you're too crazy. We can't have you on our sitcom. Your antics are just too fucking ridiculous. Rabbit Taylor. I like that one. Poor David. Michelle couldn't toss him off for 6 months. That sucks. He rewatches Benny Hinn late at night before bed. Michelle Jones. I'd like to think that David isn't sleeping even. Really. I mean, all the shit that he's got to deal with. By the way, Michelle Jones, this is what else. Michelle Jones sent me this, so I framed it. So that's kind of my flair for the channel. But yeah, for sure, I think he fucking for real watches like some late night Benny Hinn But then again, I could see him just being totally fucking sleep deprived. Carpet. I saw the one where he's talking about fucking getting socks for the homeless and shit like that. Joseph used to be married, Avi. Joseph had a real nice life, from what I understand before. Yeah. You take David out of the equation, guys. You'd probably have to take David and Michelle out of the equation. Okay, you really would. I'm sure all these people are probably just really nice, decent people. Guys, I'll be right back. Stand by, guys. Hurry up. All right, guys, sorry about that. My dogs like to play games with me and fucking school me for treats and shit like that. So I gotta. Let's see. Have nothing to do with David E. Taylor. Yeah, it's easier to control people. Yep. Yeah, Catherine also, yeah. He emasculates, he'll emasculate men. That's what David Koresh also did. David Koresh did the same thing to the women and that he slept with. He basically took all the men away from the women. Then he just started knocking them up. I know, Michelle, I'm looking at the weather in California. It's going to be really nice when I'm there. I can't fucking wait. So pumped. It's going to be fucking beautiful weather the whole fucking time. And that I'm like super happy about. 10-day. Yeah, where I'm going to be, it's going to be like in the 80s, 70s on the beach. Yeah, I'm fucking, and where I'm going, this is like primo weather. Yeah, and where I'm going to, Kelly, it's hot for where I'm going. You know, when I see 79, 80 degrees up NorCal, you know, on the beach, I'm like, yeah, that's really fucking hot up there. Yeah, Catherine, I heard the same thing. Yeah, I won't be that far north. I'll be south of San Francisco, but I won't be that far north. Yeah, Jim Jones. Yeah, emasculated male members. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't protest too much. Hey, Linda, thanks for coming in tonight. Yeah, David's want to protest. Yeah, Linda, I know. I'm from California originally. I'm coming home for vacation, and you know, I know how bad the fires get there. It's a normal part of California life. Actually, it's just they're getting worse. That's all. Yes, Michelle Jones. Oh, Otar, what's up, brother? You made it. Anyways, you're good, man. You're always welcome here. Yeah, Michelle Jones. I still give him like the all time. Yeah, that was awesome. That was the bossest fucking phone call ever. He's like, he's been bringing men in every night, every hour. What do you say? It's like, yeah, they have a weed shop. You know, he's been bringing men every hour and like having sex with him in the back, and you know all this other stuff. Yeah, I was born and raised, man. 858. I was actually born in Long Beach. I try not to give out too much information here, you know, just because of what I'm doing with David. My face is enough, and you know, some of the other people know more personal information about me. One thing I'll never give up here is my real name, relationship status. I'll never give that up here, anything like that. I won't tell anything about, you know, certain shit part about my personal life I might let you guys in on, but there's some stuff I just, you know, I won't put out here publicly. Yeah, double 858, but I grew up, you know where Mammoth is? 858. Like I grew up in the Sierra Nevadas and shit, dude. Like I grew up in the legit country. I didn't grow up in LA or shit like that. Yeah, that's where I was born at, man. I was born in Beach. So yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna take the train, and I'm gonna have a nice long ass vacation. Yeah, Michelle Jones. I was so fucking bummed we couldn't get that, man. That was the bossest fucking troll ever. Okay, that's where I grew up, man. I grew up in the high Sierras, man. I grew up snowboarding, shit, riding the hill. I kind of got the best of worlds growing up in California. I could grow up on the hill and then go down to the beach. Yeah. So that's my backyard, dude. That's where I grew up. Yep. So yeah, stomping grounds, man. All my life. Yeah. I miss it, dude. And I miss it, but dude, California's got expensive, is kind of got a little washed up, and it's always home. I know where home is, but home is wherever I make it pretty much. America is always is home, doesn't matter what state I go to. America is my home. California is not my home. America is my home. That's why I try to tell people, like, dude, I'm from America. I'm not from California. I try not to take sides, because where I live now, I've been called a fucking liberal because I've told them where I'm at. Like, oh, you're one of those liberals. Guys, I don't even know what the fuck a liberal is, okay? So if people try to label me, it just won't go well. Yeah, Callie, I was watching something on YouTube today, and they were saying San Francisco has this huge fucking budget, like billions, and now they're starting to clean up the streets and shit. But it's like, dude, why did you guys wait so fucking long? They have like some kind of like $4 billion budget, to help 1,440 million. I don't know, something ridiculous though, but it was a budget to help clean up the city, and it showed these guys out there pressure washing and shit and cleaning up the sidewalks, and but all the laws out there, it's just kind of gone to shit, man. I mean, I've been watching from here what's going on there, and it's kind of disgusting to see these people just fucking looting these stores and nothing being done about it. Like, where I live, that shit would not happen. And there it would not happen. That's good. 8858. Yeah, man. Yeah, Callie, when I seen the video, I was like, I fucking know for sure those streets probably just smell like fucking urine and fucking shit, Like they actually blurred out a pile of shit on the sidewalk, so it tells me exactly what's going on there. And it does. It sucks because straight over the mountains from there is like Yosemite and shit. You get into a really bitchin' part of California. It's hard to. Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. And they were saying too on this news bit that fucking San Francisco has this huge budget that's a surplus, and they're just now fucking spending the money. It's like, why don't you guys pull your head out of your ass, and actually spend the money on the good of the city and fix the shit, instead of just letting it get all fucked up. They let it get looted out. Then they're like, oh, well, maybe we should clean it up. It's like, well, you should have cleaned it up before. Do preventative maintenance, You people, you got people OD in front of you, shoot up in front of you. Yeah, my brother, he works for the government out there in California. I don't see what he does, but he's gone down to like Skid Row, and he's all, dude. He's like, I watch this guy fucking walk up to Homeboy's tent one day, because Skid Row, guys, is just a shitload of it's bad. Skid Row is Skid Row. Okay. Yeah, Catherine, absolutely, 100%, no doubt. But my brother, he's all, dude, I watch this fucking guy come out of this tent. Homeboy's like, hey, come here, help me. He's like, I watch this guy fucking jab Homeboy in the neck with a needle and fucking shoot him up. And he's like, all right, thanks, man. Fucking went on about his day like it was no big deal, man. He was like, what the fuck? I mean, that's what's going on in society today, man, down there. It's I could go on a whole tangent about that, I mean, I don't know. History has, history is shown to repeat itself. We're gonna repeat our lessons until they're learned, guys. Yeah, Israel #1. What's up, my boy? If David is God, the whole world should just commit suicide. Like, what did we do to deserve that? Yeah, we didn't David, we didn't do anything to deserve you, man. I'm still under the impression, David, that like when God made you, he fucking kicked you under the kitchen table or some shit, man, and like forgot you. Like, and he was gonna actually throw you back in the remake pile and fucking make another one of you that was actually like a productive member of society and not a scam artist piece of shit. Oh, Catherine Walden, fuck yeah, get jabbed with the fucking needle that's like Hep C, AIDS. Fuck yeah, no, I'm good on that shit, man. Yeah, dude, that'd be scary, man. Get jabbed with the fucking needle, dude. Just get hit the fucking dirty needle. Fucked up shit, dude. Fucked up shit. Like, I'm sympathetic to people's situations, but it's like when our elected officials let that kind of shit get out of control. And California's a rich fucking state, man. California's got a lot of fucking money. Shit ton of fucking money. And what do they do with it? Fucking, I don't know. They aren't fixing the streets, that's for sure. I mean, it takes money. You gotta have money to fix stuff, But I know how much California taxes are, man. They're one of the highest in America. I don't know what the tax rate is up to now. Oh, violence too. Yeah, you got guns, drugs, violence. They all, yeah, can't calories 100%. They all go hand in hand. Drugs, violence. Yeah, you guys didn't know that? David's saved millions. That's funny. Israel, because I know that the same shit where we live is they fucking find trailerfuls of fucking people on the. David, it's been going on quite. Let's see here. Let's see when the last one was. I'll tell you guys. So if David is saving people from all these fucking human smuggling rings, well, where we live, David, there's a whole fuck ton of that shit going on, and we could probably use you to save all these people. Okay. Let's see when the last update was. Okay, so I mean, a couple summers ago, where we live, they found a trailer full of people. I think only 3 made it, but the rest of them died because this fucking trailer pulled up, dropped them off in a fucking Walmart parking lot. All these immigrants were in the back in the middle of summer, and mind you, where it gets over 100 here in the summer, and it wouldn't take but a day to kill people like that, and that's exactly what happened. What happened was cars were pulling up to this tractor trailer that was dropped, and people were getting out, and these cars were picking people up and leaving. And somebody eventually found out and like got out, and they opened up this trailer and there's fucking 80 plus dead people in there, guys. So David, if you're saving millions, so you fucking missed about 80 that time, man. That probably really could have used your help. So if David says you're helping human trafficking, you fucked up, dude. You missed that one. His mafia story, yeah. He's full of shit, guys. David's he'll never amount to anything, really. We all know that. That's why this group is here, is to show David that he will never amount to anything and just to prove all his claims are false. And, he's basically full of shit. Because David, you are full of shit, man. We all know you are. You can't hide that from us. You can't hide your lies. This group is too smart, dude. To the Lord he repented. The mafia Papa John. The pizza man. Yeah, Michelle in the chat, that's what's really badass is, people are now starting to take interest in David. And that is the totally fucking cool thing about it, is the fact that people are taking interest in it. Like, they want to know more about David. As people should, because he's running a full-blown fucking cult scam, you know? And we're sitting back and he's doing it right in front of our faces. Like, oh, hey, Cat Mom, you're back. I was reading Sharita Davis's comment here. How she got involved. I would see his deposition online on my timeline quite a bit and just decided to watch, and from there started watching his videos and been hooked on the lies, manipulation, deceit ever since. Yep. Thanks for being here with us, Sharita. That's what's great about this is, David, there's people from all around the world, all different groups, man. You can't fuck with this dude. You can't fuck with this group. You can try, dude, but it won't get you anywhere. Yeah, he's real hated on Twitter from what I understand. Yeah, Israel #1. When we meet up this weekend, I was thinking probably like 7:30ish, 8ish for dinner, if that's cool. I figure it's Saturday night, man. 858, hit us up anytime, man. You're welcome here anytime, dude. My email, dude, if you want to chat off, hit me up on my email, dude. I'm always down to chat offline and, just shoot the shit. So, yeah, he gets 2 viewers, Jane Doe. See, and that's what I recommend everybody do. Whenever you see his ass live, dude, go hit that thumbs down on him. Start hitting that thumbs down, because, again, of the algorithm, guys, we got to get him on social media. We start knocking him down to the bottom of YouTube, even though he's got all these subscribers. Especially David is creating fake accounts to grow his YouTube channel. No bullshit about that. There's no way he could be growing subscribers the way he is with just the amount of exposure he has. There's no fucking way. As of now, he's got like 2,200 something subscribers on his David E. Taylor Miracles in America channel. No, dude, we're having kind of open content hour right now. Actually, we started with the mansions. Then we got into how mega churches, could influence, could influence elections, just with as much money as they have involved in them. And what we're talking about now is David's fake YouTube accounts that he's apparently making. He's got to be. I mean, David, you're such a fucking. Let's see. When did you make your channel? He had to make it. Okay, so David made his a month after I made mine, and he's already at 200,000 views, plus 2,200 subscribers, because his old channel got taken down, so there's no way he could be growing his channel like that unless he's paying or he's making fake accounts. Yeah, Lewis, hey man, I'm all for that tax form idea. No doubt. I think a lot of people are on board with that. They'd be cool with that for sure. Oh, a continued dislike from the same person can't help his channel. So what? We just don't report him? Like, we don't hit the thumbs down on him? He is using. Let's see. I actually added him to all my channel list today. He's got other ones, but some of them. So what you do, Cat Mom, is go and just type in Apostle David E. Taylor. And then there should be a little setting, and you could just search for channel. And all the channels associated with David Taylor will pop up. Jane Doe, I wish you could, man. You know how many people I've had from Canada ask if they could do the same thing and file reports? Yeah, I think reporting him is better. Like, we want to report his channel because his last channel got taken down. That's what I do. What I do is I dislike it and then I shut it. Then I exit out of YouTube. That's the best way to do it. You dislike it, then exit out of YouTube. Like, that kills it big time. And then also report it too. Yeah. Report it, dislike it, and then let the video run for a little bit, and then you shut out of it real quick, like exit YouTube. That's kind of to show that you're disliking it, and then exiting out of YouTube completely is, it goes as a negative mark against them. From David? Cat Mom? No, David's in hiding. He will be. David will continue to be in hiding until his court case. But like, who was it? Jay Green said, Jay? Jay said write a letter to the judge. So I'm going to write a letter to the judge. I recommend everybody do that. Go ahead and write a letter to the judge that's sitting on the case right now. Sharita Davis, I'm reading. I got your comment. It's the contradiction for you. Yeah, David contradicts himself big time. Yeah, big time, Dave. You're a walking contradiction. That's what you are. But no, Cat Mom, no word on David. He's in hiding, most likely in the big mansion. That's where he's going to be hiding, no doubt. Sort of like Madonna's entire audio says, Tony, what are you doing? Am I coming in choppy, Lewis? Cat Mom, I didn't either. But the guy in here told me, he's like, oh yeah, you could write a judge. He said it's a, how did he say it? Say it's almost like an impact statement. Yes. Linda Rogers, 100%. Yeah. Okay, so Rick Fraser has the how's that? Is that better, guys? Your sound is cutting out, sweating then. Yeah. Okay. So what he's doing is he's not providing receipts, or he's filing a counterclaim actually. And no, you guys are fucking badass, man. Let me know this sounds fucked up. Quickly, audio, fix this shit. Yes, receipts. That's what they're waiting on. Who asked that question there? Linda. Yes, so he filed a counterclaim. David filed a counterclaim against Harold Lewis, saying that he actually did work on the residential center, but he hasn't supplied any of these receipts. Dude, you guys are the shit, man. I fucking love you guys. My mic's brand new, man. I just got it. It better fucking be working. This is all new, like setting up sound studio and getting all this shit worked out. I can hook up stereos, but to hook up sound and like get everything, it's definitely a learning curve for me. It's all stereo audio equipment, the concept. It's working, But no, I love you guys for telling me. I know, God damn it, Tony. How we all know the same shit? So yeah, Linda, I'm sorry. They are waiting on the receipts. All they've supplied is this. It's like a fucking Excel spreadsheet that just I heard in the case, guys. Okay, mind you, me and Colt Watch had gone into the case and we listened to everything. Is it echoing, Otar? That's the demonic spirit. So yeah, Judge Linda, the judge said, well, if we're going to file this counterclaim, You know, if he's gonna file this cap claim, we actually need to see some receipts. You know, not this self-serving document that's made on Excel. He doesn't think he has to pay any personal taxes. Yeah, you know, and he does. He may not have to pay taxes, but he still got to report that shit. You know. It's still messing up bitterness. Yeah. I'm gonna get my computer fixed while I'm on vacation. I'm gonna drop it off and have a new. That way I can run hardwire. Yes, I have no one. This shirt actually is for a Wiccan Goddess 33. That's her shirt. It says false prophet. And it's just like this, but it's pink and it says false prophet. Oh, he's let out cuss words. He's called people pussies and shit like that. I regret. I think they personally do. Yeah, I am no one. Hell yeah, dude. What's up, man? I enjoy you on the channel here, man. No doubt. But yeah, no, that's for Wiccan Goddess. I just got to get her address so I can send it to her. Yeah, and this mic, you know, I got it from Best Buy. I paid kind of a bit for it. You know, I didn't think it. I didn't know, man. That's what happens when you mess with David on social media. What was up with the decapitation? Oh yeah, he's talking about people getting their heads cut off and shit. You know, for not listening to him. Yeah, never happened. David, you're full of shit. And you guys, as far as him going to like Pakistan, it's probably not going to happen. I don't know if anybody wants to go over there right now. That's the last place he wants to be with what's going on. David, I dare you to go to Pakistan right now, man. You know what they do with Christians? Especially now that they're going back to old religious laws. I just saw tumor land on the sink. Yeah, Liz Longoria, one of our channel members did that, and David called it out on his Zoom meeting. Man, that was amazing. I thought it was awesome. But all right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here for the evening. Yes, merchandise right there. PayPal's in the link or in my description. The shirts are $40. Covers, cost, shipping, handling, everything out the door. And I'll ship them out to you. If you guys want them, let me know. And Cat Mom, yeah, they all mess with them, I think. I think so. Like the one night that Joseph was holding the phone up to the fucking microphone, it's like, Joseph, dude, that's like just sound theory 101, dude. You don't do that. No, Cat Mom. I won't be doing live shows while I'm on vacation. I might do some shorts, you know. David takes cryptocurrency, Jane Doe. Yeah. Yep. He was taking cryptocurrency during his last crusade. Yep. Gets so nervous that he's not thinking. Yep. He's got to get nervous up there, man. I would think so, you know. And again, I regret what we were talking about. Me and you were on the same level. Like, we think that was ecstasy abuse, you know, like MDMA, Molly. Some people were saying cocaine, Adderall. Who knows? A cocktail? I don't know. But just the way he was acting, you know, some really good MDMA. Again, could have been a number of things, really. But somebody said Adderall, like some really high strength Adderall, you know. Not so much the time release could be crushing them, as you know. Yeah, Joseph doing the microphone thing, Irie Dread, yeah. Apostle Residential Center, St. Louis. What's up, man? Love having you here. You're always real important to the channel, man. I don't know why I haven't made you a moderator yet. Oh, I don't do cryptocurrency, Jane Doe. No, I don't. I don't even know how to do cryptocurrency. Lewis, I'm gonna get some LED lights so it looks like my shit's glowing right here. I already have that. Colt Watch actually kind of, was saying, hey, you should, like your channel's getting big and you seem like you like what you're doing. You should go ahead and, Jane Doe. I'm kind of gullible sometimes, guys, when we're talking like this and I see, I'm going to answer your question and I'm just going to be like, yeah, no. What's the funniest David E. Taylor clip to you? Dude, he was fucking driving the other day in his fucking 7-night shit show. That was the best. Like to see him, like he was fucking leaning back. He was like, yeah. He was fucking on one, man. He was on a good one too. That had to have been the best. No doubt. I mean, to see him lean back like that, and then he was like doing the air punch and shit. He's like doing the boxing man. I was like, I think it was. Oh man, Cat Mom. Yeah, it was almost every night. I mean, some of the nights were better than others, but there was one night where it was just, yeah. I mean, again, Cat Mom. I don't know if you were waiting like everybody else. I've been waiting to see David come on for the last fucking like 7-8 months. Yeah, Louis Longoria top 5 for sure. Fuck yeah, David, dude, that was like the best shit I'd ever seen. Dude, to see you fucking stand up and like lean back and do the drive like you were driving a fucking new car. Dude, David, that Bentley will never be yours. He was probably dreaming that he was driving that new Bentley, or the Rolls Royce, not the Bentley, the Rolls Royce. His Phantom Rolls Royce that was the pictures in the Middle East or some bullshit. Check Apostle David E. Taylor comedy channel too. I have his info pinned in my channel. Go on his channel. He fucking does some of the funniest shit, man. You guys, I know all of you guys are most likely subscribed to his channel too. Here, if you guys are watching mine, you guys know who comedy, the comedy channel is. And he does some fucking badass work editing, man. And the Rolls Royce. Yeah, the Rolls Royce. That was a nice car, but David, you're never going to own that car, dude. He was driving his high-profile guest. Yeah. Yep. And Louis Longoria, I'm down to get together with you on those tax documents and start getting them pre-filled. And we can go ahead and maybe create a link and I'll put it in one, we'll put it across the channels in the descriptions and whoever wants them can go ahead and print those forms out and just sign them. What live social media is saying. Yeah, Cat Mom, he's so fucking full of shit. If you look at his tax returns, he gave back less than 2%. He's a lying sack of shit. Thanks, Apostle Residential Center, St. Louis. I'm still working out some kinks. I got to get my system hardwired. I'm sure once I get hardwired, everything will sound a lot smoother, run a lot smoother. It's like a gaming system. I can't run wireless. I'm pulling too much bandwidth. Running this camera, live streaming with the mic. I mean, I'm still showing like good bars and shit with the wireless, but it's counterproductive. Good. I hope David is watching us. David, you're a sack of shit. I want him to. I want him to see. I want him to see what this group is doing to him. It makes it all the more better to know that if he is watching this and he's watching this chat, and David, the whole world is laughing. We're all laughing at you. You see the chat here? Go ahead and read the chat, David. We're laughing at you, dude, big time. We're on to you. We know what you're doing. We have people from all walks of life here, all different sorts of religion. My boy Israel #1 here, guess what, dude? He's fucking Jewish, bro, and he speaks Hebrew and he reads the ancient text. So all the shit that you're talking about, this apostolic reformation, we're all onto your fucking little cult scam bullshit, dude. Okay, so you're not smart in this group, David. Just to let you know, just putting that out there for you, buddy. Try and snow one over on us. I'm gonna write a letter to the judge that's in your case. Just heads up. Yeah, put away the fucking Twinkies, David. Oh yeah, wait till the documentary, David. Dude, the documentary is gonna fucking tear you apart, man. It's gonna tear you and a lot of other people apart, most likely. Flies on roadkill. I've been seeing a lot of roadkill too out where I live. I'm like, oh, there's David. David, I mean, you could hire me if you want, dude, but you have to pay me. I won't volunteer my shit. You got to pay me properly. I know it makes me wonder, if he is sitting back watching this, if he is watching this, David, if you are watching this, read Bitterness Barbie. If he wouldn't be able to control himself, he would dislike anything. You never know. What if he is sitting back watching his fucking Michelle, they're talking bad about me. Tell them to stop talking mean about me. I'm the only apostle and they can't say anything mean about me. I could see him doing that. Or either just coming out the fucking deep end, like running around the mansion, like just being a sack of shit, being all butthurt about, us being here talking shit about him. David, we are talking shit about you, dude, because we're watching what you're doing. He'd blame Tony. Yeah, he'd blame Tony. Lewis, and you know what, man? Fuck, this is like fucked up shit to say, but given his pattern, it would have surprised me if Tony is kind of the next, whipping boy. That's kind of, Chin Kim was the whipping boy for a long time from the report I got from an eyewitness. There's eyewitnesses, guys, that I spoke to that have not come forward yet. They have told me stories. I'm happy that I'm able to kind of let them off my chest now because they were fucked up, and that was kind of sworn to secrecy not to say shit about them. I won't give up the names. I know the names of the people. I'm still protecting the names, but there are people here, eyewitnesses that I've spoken to, that is true. A lot of the fucked up shit that's gone on that we've heard about is true. There are some lies to it, I know, fake jewelry. It makes me wonder if that belt buckle is like plastic from like the dollar store or some shit. They know my name, Cat Mom. They know who I am. But for what, they won't fuck with me though. That's the thing. Like they've never. I wish David call me, dude. I wish you would call me, but he won't. What did he get sentenced for? Nothing. He's not sentenced for anything right now, Cat Mom. He's in a court battle right now still. He's in a court case. Yeah, Jane Doe, but he won't ever call out my channel. He won't ever call out my name or my channel name. He always just says those people on YouTube. But he always refers to them as like, these other churches and these other pastors and all this other bullshit. But I know exactly who he's talking about. The more elastic jig. These stickers were courtesy of Michelle Jones too. She sent these to me as flair for the channel. So Michelle Jones, thank you. Yeah, gold onesie. Was it Apostle Residential Center, St. Louis? Yeah. Thinking of sending David a box of gold onesies. You know, and I want to say thank you to Coat Watch because I found a website where you can actually I was going to send David a box of fucking shit. I really was. There's a website and it's a prank website. And what you do is you go online and you can order boxes of shit by the pound and you can send them to people as a joke. But, you know, I always consort with some of my other channel members on here as, you know, to put me in check in a sense, because I feel some of my tactics are very fucking extreme to get a point across. And I was going to send him like fucking 5 pounds of elephant shit one time to his house to the mansion. But, you know, Colt Watch talked me out of it. So thank you for that, you know, and it could have been taken as a threat. So that's why they said, no, don't do it. So, you know, I had thought always about, there's all other ways around it. Like he's got some Jinkos or something. How you guys remember the Jinko pants? They're like fucking bell bottoms. Oh, Jake, that's a good one, too. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, yeah, the elephant shit was like one of the most expensive, man. It was like $30 a pound. I wasn't going to spend that much on David. But you go on this website, dude, and it just shows where like, dude, it shows all these different types of shit you can buy. Palazzo pants for flowy women's dress pants. Oh, okay, Jane Doe. Pull up. They are. They do. Looks like they're almost like they do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We bought returns by the pallet from Walmart for pennies on the dollar. How I wish I still had those. Of the Palazzo pants. By pennies on the dollar. Start sending them out to David. Just have a pallet show up at his door. Hey, Mr. Taylor, did you order these? All right, guys. You guys have any more questions or anything? Then I'm going to go ahead and kind of start wrapping it up. We're going on 2 hours here. I don't mind doing these this long, you guys. It's fun. When we get talking, you know, you guys bring in a lot of good points, you know, and I really enjoy that because it really does it puts everybody in the mindset of what David could actually be doing. Dude, Lewis, I think he's just got fucking big ass raunchy fucking rolls on his neck. That's why I think. And he probably doesn't scrub like the back of his neck and shit, you know? Me too, Michelle Jones. I fucking love doing lives with you guys. It's fun. It really is. I enjoy doing it with you guys. And the fact, yeah, when you look at his neck, it's like, David, it's like your fucking rolls are like permanent, dude. You got like permanent rolls right here behind your neck. Good night, Cat Mom. Thank you. Yeah, Michelle. It was fucking hard to get to 500 too. It really was. It's weird the way that shit works. It was yeah, hot dog. It's like he's got a fucking package of hot dogs on the back of his neck. Dude, you need David, you need a bag of fucking hot dog buns for your fucking neck rolls, for your fucking package of hot dogs on your neck. Bye, Michelle. Tomorrow night, 7. That's so, guys, I do 7 Central. That's what time I'll be doing these live events. Okay. So it'll be every night, 7 Central. Don't even say that. I don't want to look like David. He's a troll looking. But like he does when he hunches over, it's like he doesn't even have a neck. It's almost just like it's his head is just attached to his shoulders. And then it's like it's almost like I don't know, it's like his skin couldn't grow up anymore on his head and it just fucking started crinkling up at the back of his neck, you know. I hope you're watching this. Hi, David. I hope you're watching this and listening to all we're saying about you. Good night, Otar. Thanks for stopping in, man. But Israel number one, it's face in face now, brother. The hot dogs are too tight. He sacrificed his neck. Dude. Oh man. Like you would think, dude, he would like be using that gym or some shit, but he doesn't, man. Like he's got this fucking badass gym, and it's like, David, man, you need to use that gym, brother, man. You need to lay off the lobster, lay off that high cholesterol diet, kick the pills, dude, and hit the gym, man. Start drinking some water, brother. I don't know, Irie Dread, but did you hear the part where David was talking about fucking he was gonna download all this information to his brain? He's like, I'm gonna download. It's like, I'm gonna download all this information to my brain. I think Lord Pender has it on his channel. But there was this man, David fucking went off the rails. He's like, I'm gonna download. Like, dude, no, you're not. Mm-hmm. I was fucking rolling, Irie. Yeah, man. I was rolling my ass off. I'm not rolling, but I was fucking laughing my ass off, you know. And I couldn't fucking believe what I was hearing. Like he was peaking on the drugs, and he was like, man, he went off the rails on this shit with his Tandy SL computer brain. Yeah. Yeah, he went off the fucking rails, man. I thought it was fucking funny as shit. And that's the thing, Jake, like to watch, you know, to sit and watch the drugs work, you know, I mean, to watch the drugs take hold, watch them work, take effect, watch the effect, you know, and then watch the fucking crash. It really was an amazing, it really was a firsthand account of fucking what drugs do to you, dude. You know, when you're taking those kind of substances. Oh yeah, dude, big time. Fucking, he's hugely stoned. Yep. You know, he takes off his shoes and then he's talking about giving socks to the homeless and shit. And it's like, David, here you are talking about giving socks over to the homeless and you're living in this fucking mansion, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, how is that, dude? Like, how do you justify that, David? Irie Dread, 100%. Yeah. If he could be maintaining his weight with a shitty diet, you know, the live lobster and shit like that. Who is this Victor Casillas that just left me a... anyways. They're gonna fucking carry the weight of the glory and take him back, Israel number one. Remember? That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take him back. They're all gonna pick him up and they're all gonna, what's his name? Pastor fucking, what is his bishop, whatever his name is. He's gonna be carry the glory. Carry the glory. That's what he's gonna be saying. Yeah, yes. You guys want me to turn on his fucking broadcast? I'll fucking turn on his broadcast. See what this sack of shit's saying right now, guys. Oh, this one bitch saying that she was healed of this fucking like multiple sclerosis. Yeah, don't call him David. She's all jumping around on stage. Your cult is definitely not this big. I mean, you're definitely not this big anymore, David. Oh, Matt M, this video is fake, like this guy's prophecies. There's somebody out here trolling him. Hey, Matt M. Hey, come join this group, man. We need you. I'm watching you sit here troll this sack of shit. This is awesome. I receive it, Daddy. Betty Peace. I wonder if that's a troll too. Yep, thumbs down. Yep, everybody, thumbs down. Report spam or misleading. Report that motherfucker, and then X out of that shit. You actually want to like X out of YouTube completely and shut down YouTube. That's what you want to do with that, and then go back in and open up YouTube. That's how you want to report those, is because what it does is it. Let's see this. Victor Casillas is. Yeah. Send links to this chat. Yeah, you guys can post links here. Hell yeah, you guys post any links you want. Was he bitterness, Barbie? I didn't see. That's badass. I was just watching him troll. Hey, real one. That's awesome. I love that we report his channels now. That's what has to be. That's what has to happen, guys. Really, in order for him to stop his fucking scam, we got to report all his shit. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, man. We've gone on 2 hours. Not that I don't mind staying on here with you guys. I just don't, I want to keep the chats fresh and keep everybody fresh on David. And, everybody brings a lot of good information here every day on his possibilities of this sack of shit. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here for the evening. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Hit our Facebook page up, and it's Jamming My Cult Watch. We have our boy Thice over there. Yeah, yeah, real one for sure, man. When David's on, I'll still go watch. Yeah, still alive, Thor. Yeah, we're just kind of here having just bullshitting around, man, and and that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, I watch other channel followers get deleted and blocked. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna have a good night, man. You all have a good evening. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys all tomorrow again, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Again, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. David E. Taylor, you are a piece of shit.